Jake Paul and Eddie Hearn had a defamation suit that was out there against each other as far as you know, uh lawsuit that was put out there by Eddie Hearn against Jake Paul. It will not proceed. They have some out of court settlement that's going on right now or that's already happened. And they've agreed to it on the 18th, and they will not proceed with the defamation case. They settled out of court. And it looks like they're talking about that the settlement was around $100 million. I don't know how uh that number was actually found, but Eddie Hearn is a guy who promotes uh fighters, and Jake Paul's also a person that was promoting, with Eddie Hearn, with Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor situation. And those guys had a clash around that time, and Paul claimed that uh Matchroom was paying the judges around that time. And as a result, Matchroom filed a $100 million claim against Jake Paul in New York court in September 2022. And Paul's motion to dismiss Matchroom suit was denied by a New York judge in September 2024. So a couple of months ago, Jake Paul tried to have the court dismiss the suit 2 years after it happened, and they weren't going for it. They definitely wasn't going for it. And those guys, they've taken pictures before and everything else. But as far as business, when you put things out there like that, in Eddie Hearn's case, he's like, the way I run my business, I'm definitely gonna go out here and make sure that people know that I'm not gonna be settling for just a situation where somebody can say that I'm paying the judges, because my whole reputation to be on the line. If I let that go, then years down the line, people can say, "Hey, didn't Jake Paul accuse you of, um, you know, buying judges or something like that, or paying a judge?" And that could be a bad look on his career, or on anything else he got going on. So you would definitely have to shut down any rumor like that. And that was a smart idea, very smart idea. So that's why this suit was even put forward the way it was, because it had got a lot of steam when Jake Paul came out and said that about Eddie Hearn. Believe it or not, there was a lot to be said about Eddie Hearn. And if y'all seen recently, that fight has been having things going on since Eddie Hearn and Jake Paul put together the first one. They're on their third fight right now where they're doing it together. And that fight was, done years ago, or 3 years ago. So the fact that they're in a situation now where it's like, hey man, I'm gonna have to sue over this. Yeah, he's definitely gonna try to win some money behind that. Because when you really think about it, whole reputation was on the line.